everyone. So this weekend it's Scrambles in Maine. I came up here for my son's graduation. My son CJ has been going to school in Maine for a program in outdoor leadership. So he just graduated, and of course we had to throw a couple of little hikes in while we're here. Yesterday we didn't do much because we were kind of dressed up, but we did a little walking around along the water's edge, and today it's kind of nasty and rainy, but we're going to do a little hike as well. And we're also doing some short hikes with our other son. So does this count as CJ and I hiking in Maine? All right, so tell me where we are. Where are we hiking?
All right, so we are in Eastport, Maine, which is the easternmost, they say, the easternmost town in Maine. And this is Shackford Head State Park, which is a tiny little jut out from Eastport that has some pretty nice views. We won't be able to see the whole thing because we have limited time here, but there's some nice cliff views, some nice views of the ocean. You're always hearing the seagulls, and today's a little bit overcast. But
yeah, the weather's not cooperating today, but oh well. I've hiked in the rain before, I'll do it again. Love the hair.
The last time I was here walking along this beach, I saw a mink, and it was just running through the rockweed, and then it jumped in the water and was swimming and hopped out, and it was running along the edge just looking for other things to eat. But it was really cool. It was the first time I'd seen one in the wild.
So right now this is low tide. The tide is coming in, but this would normally all be underwater there. So this is seaweed, right? So it's called rockweed?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different types of rockweed, and they attach themselves to rocks so that the water doesn't actually pull them away. But you can literally pick up a decent sized rock because the rockweed attaches itself to the rock pretty well.
Wow, look at that.
Even much bigger rocks will still just hug onto it, no problem.
And all those little air bubble things help it to kind of float up.
Correct. So if you come take a look at some more fresh ones, you'll see some really good air pockets. All of these have air pockets. Doesn't matter what type it is.
Yeah.
Bubbles along it just to keep it floating. Mm-hmm.
Yep, so that's how the tops float up and the bottoms stay down. Air bubbles on the top, suction to rocks at the bottom. Cool.
I don't necessarily know. I think it's some sort of a bloodworm. But yeah.
Oh,
see?
look at that.
Got a little cave.
Yeah.
Sand fleas. I've been told they live specifically in the dead rockweed that washes up in the top of the tide zone.
They almost look like some type of baby crustacean thing.
Yeah. They call them sand fleas.
There you go. So there's all kinds of interesting things when you explore the shoreline like this. And we chose to come down to the shoreline because it's late May, and May into June is serious mosquito and black fly season in May, but being by the shore, the breeze has been keeping them away, so it's not too bad down here. Lots of roots on the ground. It's nice hiking up here in Maine with CJ because I haven't really spent a whole lot of time in Maine in my life, but he's been up here going to school. So he knows a lot about the wildlife up here that I'm not so familiar with. So it's cool listening to him and learning from him. All right, so the sun is starting to go down, and my weekend in Maine is coming to an end. I had a good time, and thanks for coming along with us.